close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hey guys, so by the title of this video, we're gonna be telling you the truth about being a pastor's kid. So stay tuned. Alright. We got you. It's not all depressing. It is not all sad. There are happy times. So we're going to tell you our experiences. And thanks to A&H Cam, they have asked us this question in our last video with our pastor's anniversary. If you want to go check it out, click the iCard up above here. And yeah, before we get on to this video, make sure you subscribe by clicking that subscribe button down below and click that notification bell so you can be notified every single time we post. And also give this video a huge thumbs up. All right, without further ado, here's the tea.
Okay, so we have been pastors' kids for 5 years. My parents were in ministry prior to being pastors, but I'll talk about my journey. So when I was in high school, which was my first year being a pastor's kid, my senior year of high school, people looked at me different. They actually expected bad behavior, which is crazy. People expect bad behavior from pastor's kids. You know, they say that they're the worst ones. But by the time I became a pastor's kid, I had developed a personal relationship with God. Now, prior to, I definitely was all over the place. That's a whole other video. Disobedient, rebellious, all that stuff. That ain't. But when I became a pastor's kid, senior year of high school, I was starting to, develop a true relationship with Jesus, and I started to know him for myself. So when I went to high school, people were like, you want to skip class with us? And people were trying to influence me to do things I should be doing, almost as if they expected it to happen. Like, I know you faking. Like, I know you fronting, girl. I know you want to do this. And I was like, no, it's okay. And so that was interesting that people expect bad behavior from me. You?
So I was in second grade at the time, so it was kind of just a little innocent to me. I was just a little young and new school, and so once you're like in second grade, you're just like a kid and you just don't know what's happening. Like, you know what's happening, but you don't really, it's not really like that type of importance of you. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm a pastor's kid, hey, it was
Who's doing that?
I don't know. But, like, I didn't even really mention it. We were just moving here, so I was just trying to adapt to where we were at and, my new school, new people, new environment. So I wasn't really so focused on being a pastor's kid, especially because how young I was. So, yeah, that's my experience from the beginning. So,
yeah, so definitely now, I'm an adult, but I'm still considered a pastor's kid. There is a lot of expectation, but I don't let the expectation from people keep me in a space where I'm trying to do what's right. I let the expectation of the word keep me, because even people that's in church all their life, they don't have a level of reverence or understanding of who God is, so they just do what they want anyway.
Right.
But sometimes you just put a stamp on pastor's kid and you think, oh, either A, they're supposed to do everything right, or B, they're gonna just be crazy. And I think a lot of times pastor kids are just like considered the worst ones because like they're expected to do all these great things, and so they kind of veer off into something else because they don't want to have to hold up that expectation. But truly, really this video is so short for me because I really just have a personal relationship with God. It's not even about, even my parents were not pastors. I just truly love God for myself, and I'm not perfect and I don't do everything right, but I try and I strive to please God in my actions based on being his daughter rather than just being a daughter to pastors.
So another thing that we want to talk about is not only adapting to people as in being a pastor's kid, but also people around us, such as friends or maybe family members. When you're when you're around those type of people, we're gonna tell you our experiences and how we felt or how we feel today.
Okay, well, for me personally, it's hard making friends. I'm
Really
very
hard.
personable. Like, I don't meet any strangers. I can go in the grocery store. I can go in the hospital, wherever. I can talk with you, and I feel like I've known you my whole life. I don't meet any strangers. But concerning friends, like having someone that's there, I don't have many of those. They don't come by too often, especially because I'm not the kind of Christian that's like secretly trying to do things. Like, yeah, I'm a Christian, but yeah, let's do this. Like, I don't do that, and not judgmental, because I was that kind of person where I stamped myself Christian, but my life did not exemplify it at all. But now I'm walking and I'm striving to do what God wants me to do. So friends, to be 22 years old and I don't club and drink, it's really hard sometimes getting friends. But when I do have a few who I know that they can pray for me. They're going to encourage me to do what's right. They're not going to encourage me to do things. And actually, two of my friends, they're pastors' kids themselves. So they understand me. They get me.
So for me, on the other hand, I do not have any friends or like anybody that I know that's my age who are pastor kids, or not even that, like who is faithful and who is like Christian and who loves God like I do. And it's tough out in these streets, y'all. Like, you have kids that don't even care about you, like especially teenage years. I'm in middle school, if you guys don't know, and they will sit here and talk to you and act like you're their friend, and then they're not. So that's another thing. At least adults, adults are not fake, unless, are they? That's another story. But it's tough when you're a Christian yourself, and when you're a PK, and you're expected to do things that are always right and stuff. And another thing is, it's hard when you fail, because we're human. Obviously we're gonna fail, and when we do fail, us PKs, we have to get up, whether it's we're deep in a situation, we have to get up either way. So I think that's another thing. And then now we're gonna talk about Chyna, and she's gonna say what she has an experience of, like as an adult, a 22-year-old adult living in this world.
Oh, well, there's a lot of experiences. There's peer pressure. There's pressure from social media. There's pressure from family members. There's pressure from friends. So my best thing to tell anybody who's young, preacher's kid or not, how to, walk this journey is difficult. First off is accountability. I don't know where I would be. I honestly do not know where I would be without accountability, without someone coming into my life and seeing something that maybe Chyna's getting a little off a little bit, and having someone speak in my life. Like, the blessing about Chaniya, she has a big sister. I never had a big sister. I am the big sister. So, I'm her accountability. If she doesn't want to necessarily go to mom and dad, not saying because she's afraid of them, maybe it's a sister thing. At least she has someone that she can come talk to, and she knows I'm going to give her biblically sound, wisdom. I'm not going to tell her, yes, girl, you better do it, get it, girl. No, I'm going to tell her, okay, I'm going to listen to her. I'm going to give her wisdom. And so, accountability, people of God, I don't care if you were a baby. Well, I guess a baby. Yeah, even a baby. Because you think about with a baby, if you leave, come on, Chaniya, she preaching. Even a baby needs someone to watch them, okay? And then an adult, you're going to need someone to be like, hey, look, I'm struggling. Okay? I need your help. You need someone you can call and talk to. You just do. So that's first thing first for me. Accountability. Okay? Which is my pastors, which talking to their parents. So parents, pastors.
And that's another thing. Yeah, I don't have friends, but like when I'm here at home, I have this beautiful angel here.
This delicate flower.
But I think it's really good, even if you don't have anybody, like you say your parents, a lot of people don't really like talking to their parents, and I know it's tough with people who don't have any siblings, like you're the only child, and it's like you're in this gap where it's like but I'm going to tell you from my experiences, a little advice and a little word. One thing, focus get your life together, sis. Get it together, sister, okay?
Sister.
Don't, and what I mean by life together, I mean not just physically, but spiritually.
Hey.
So these things on earth, and I sound weird because I'm a kid, but these things on earth are not going to matter. So like anything like, you know, everybody, oh, the iPhones, if you don't have one, you're this and that, or oh, I have this. You know, it's always material things. And what's going to happen when you pass away one day, these are going to be on the earth, okay? Cameron Boyce, yes, he passed away. And, you know, all the stuff that he had, the money, everything, he don't have it anymore. And he actually said that before. He said he doesn't care about that.
People always ask me what I want for my birthday. I can never really answer it because, you know, material things are not really that important to me. But this year I actually want something, and it's not material things. It's not new shoes or, you know, something dumb, honestly.
So I think that's a lot of people, they think that these material things are what you feed on and what you live on, and that's what's going to make you the best person. No, that's not. So get yourself together spiritually with the Lord, and if that means read the Bible every day, do so. Now for me, you know, our house, we always play Christian music. We don't be playing Drake and all that stuff. So our environment is different. So we already know, okay, this is not, you know, when we go out to eat, we even know if we're trying to go in a restaurant and then we see people wearing, what was that, Hooters? We were like, that's not the environment that we are supposed to be in. And even like when we talk to people,
just some people are drawn to us because of the light of who Jesus is. And so back to the conversation about being a PK, it gets difficult, but I don't think it's any more difficult than just being a Christian.
Right.
To me, it's not, it bothered me to put a pastor's kid in front of my name because I need to live right regardless if I'm a pastor's kid or not.
Right. Because God's not going to take us to heaven and saying, oh, just because you're a pastor kid, all right, come on.
Here's a VIP section for you. No, like, it's not.
No.
It's not the case. So regardless if I'm a pastor kid or not, I still have to live right before the Lord, and that's just my goal. And I love being a pastor's kid because I love assisting my parents in the ministry. I love ministry. I love serving. So, and I'm not trying to come on here like I'm like this angel.
Perfect.
Because I'm not this angel. Trust me, I'm not. But I truly desire to please God. That is my heart's desire, to please Him. And if that means there's certain things that I don't need to be partaking in, then even if it seems so fun, like I just be like, you know what, nope. And if I get that conviction, but I mean, I can give y'all a testimony about my past if y'all want to know.
If y'all want it, comment down below if y'all want that. We're gonna start taking suggestions from you guys. Sorry. But yeah, that's one thing I was saying. Stay focused, whether it's on your grades, whether it's on your career. You know, and it's crazy, us girls, us age, that we think, you know, boyfriends and stuff are going to get us somewhere. And it's most likely not, like 100% not. Because when you go to college, you're not just going to say, oh, I had a boyfriend for 3 years. Give me
my degree.
Give me my degree.
Give me my degree.
No, you got to have some type of education, whether it's from you going to middle school and getting all your grades or going to high school and knocking everything out. So from me, in my life, I will serve the Lord, okay? Hey. And I will, and God, He opens doors for me. So whenever I'm faithful and I'm in His Word and I'm praying and I'm fasting, then I ask God, I'm like, God, help me. So then He starts opening doors. So all the doors He's opening right now, I'm just taking, I'm just getting everything I need. So when I get older, I can actually use that and, you know, go to college.
Yes.
Get a degree. You know, be something one day.
Yes.
So just don't focus on these worldly things, stuff that won't matter in the future. And one thing that my sister has said that is so amazing. Would this matter in 100 years? That thing has been amazing. If I were to take this and let's say, you know, one day I pass away and, you know, we go back to the Renaissance times and we see the ideas, you know, the printing press and stuff back way long ago in the 1400s. Would that matter 100 years from now? So right now in 2019, what I'm doing now, will that matter in 100 years? Will somebody be like, oh, Chaniya Bratcher, she had a boyfriend? Oh my gosh, she's just the most, we should make a whole honor roll for her, like a whole statue. Do you really think they're gonna do that? No, there's plenty of people doing this on this earth. So do something that's different, misfit. Do something that's different, okay?
Amen.
So I think that we covered everything. If you guys have any more questions, we'll try to answer them as much on our Instagram. So go follow us, Meet the Bratchers, link in description. And it's also, you can look it up, meets.the.bratchers. I don't know why we had to do that, but yeah, just go follow us, ask us some questions, and we'll definitely answer them. Or you can ask on here, just ask us
Down below. Just look. We're not trying to be like no fancy or YouTube.
Yeah, we're not trying to be fancy.
For
just
if you have questions for us, ask us.
We will want to answer you guys, because I think that's really important when there's people in the world who, want to know stuff from the Bratchers.
Definitely.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. And
comment down below and subscribe to our channel
by clicking that subscribe button down below. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace, y'all. Bye.